What if the greatest secrets of humanity were once locked inside a library? Library never meant for your eyes. Imagine a place in the heart of the ancient world, a repository not of simple stories, but of power itself. This was the dream of Babylon, a city that reached for the heavens, not just with its towers, but with its intellect. Long before the gleaming libraries of Alexandria or Rome, Babylon was the undisputed epicenter of knowledge. In the shadow of its colossal ziggurats, under skies mapped with breathtaking precision, the brightest minds of the age gathered. They weren't just scholars. They were masters of the universe's hidden mechanics. Here, mathematics was more than numbers. It was the language of creation. Astronomy wasn't just stargazing. It was a conversation with the cosmos, predicting the fates of kings and empires. Medicine wasn't about herbs alone. It was about understanding the very life force that animates us. And magic. In Babylon, magic was simply the science they had yet to name, a practical application of universal laws that we have long since forgotten. Picture the scene. Stone corridors lined with countless clay tablets, each etched with cuneiform script glowing with an otherworldly light. Papyrus scrolls, heavy with the ink of generations, held formulas that could manipulate nature. This wasn't a public library. It was a vault. The knowledge within was deemed too potent, too dangerous for the common person. A rigid hierarchy of priests and scribes acted as eternal guardians, their lives dedicated to preserving these secrets, and more importantly, restricting them to the ordinary citizens of Babylon. The whispers of this forbidden knowledge were both a source of awe and a stark reminder of their place. They were told the gods had ordained this structure, that some were born to rule with wisdom, while others were born to obey in ignorance. Access was forbidden, punishable by the harshest laws of both men and the gods they served. This was knowledge as control, wisdom as a weapon. Why was this knowledge so fiercely guarded? Because it offered more than just understanding. It offered influence. The ability to predict an eclipse was the power to command a crowd. The knowledge of advanced irrigation was the power to control famine and fortune. The understanding of human psychology, of cosmic cycles, of life itself. This was the ultimate key to dominion. The elite of Babylon knew that if this power were to be democratized, their world, built on a foundation of controlled ignorance, would crumble. The Forbidden Library wasn't just protecting knowledge, it was protecting an empire's very structure. Imagine what would happen if the farmer knew the secrets of the stars, or the soldier understood the formulas of creation. The world would be turned upside down. And so, the doors remained sealed. But secrets, like water, always find a way to escape. The library itself may have fallen to dust, its contents scattered by conquest and time. But the knowledge was too powerful to be erased completely. It seeped through the cracks of history. We see its echoes in the myths and legends that have been passed down from millennia, stories of gods who descended from the heavens, of heroes who wielded impossible powers, of great floods and celestial battles. These weren't just fanciful tales. They were fractured memories, allegorical remnants of the wisdom once held in Babylon. Look closer, and you'll find its fragments embedded in sacred scriptures from across the globe, hidden in plain sight. The principles of Babylonian astrology migrated into other mystical traditions. Their mathematical genius laid the groundwork for Greek philosophy and modern science. Their medical and alchemical texts, once thought burned and lost, resurfaced centuries later in the hidden libraries of secret societies and arcane orders, influencing the course of human development from the shadows. The Knights Templar, the Rosicrucians, the alchemists of the Renaissance were in their own way, searching for the scattered pages of Babylon's lost library. They were piecing together a puzzle whose original picture had been deliberately destroyed. This brings us to a profound realization. The story of the Forbidden Library is not just a tale of ancient history. It's our story. It represents a schism in human consciousness, a moment when our connection to a deeper, more intrinsic wisdom was severed. We were told to forget our power, to believe we are small and insignificant in the grand cosmic scheme. But what if that was the greatest deception of all? What if the potential that was locked away in Babylon still resides within each of us, dormant and waiting? The transformation begins when we stop looking for knowledge outside of ourselves and start recognizing the library that exists within. Our intuition, our creativity, our innate ability to connect with the world around us. These are the modern-day equivalents of those glowing clay tablets. The journey to recover these forbidden truths isn't about excavating ancient ruins. It's about excavating our own minds and souls. It is about questioning the limitations we've accepted and daring to believe that we are heirs to a legacy far greater than we've ever been told. Humanity's hidden power doesn't lie in a dusty scroll. It lies in reclaiming the wisdom that was always ours to begin with. The Tower of Babel may be in ruins, a monument to shattered ambition, but the true tower was never made of brick and mortar. It was built from knowledge. The guardians of the past sought to keep that knowledge for themselves, fearing the chaos of a world where everyone held the keys. But the age of secrets is ending. The library is gone, but the knowledge remains. It's waiting for you to find it. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the mists of time. If this story sparked a sense of wonder in you, consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more explorations into the forgotten corners of history. Stay curious.